Hi everyone, today I am talking about COVID hair loss. COVID hair loss is super stressful. I'm sure dermatologists, trichologists, and there have been so many hairstylists that have had a lot of clients with COVID hair loss this year. I have seen more clients with telogen effluvium or TE this year than I have in the last 3 years combined, and I know a lot of my hairstylist friends have too, and it's been a big subject in the hairstylist community. So what happens is after you have COVID, this hair shedding is called telogen effluvium or TE, and it usually happens 3 months or 100 days after having COVID. So TE can happen for several reasons. It can happen because of diet change. It can happen because of on and off medications, stress. 50% of women have TE after having babies, but it can also happen after an illness or a sickness or a surgery. So we can usually tell why it's happening or what triggered the response by going back 3 months. So we have stages of hair growth. I have other videos on telogen effluvium that explains it a little bit more, but today I just want to go over why this is happening and how to help it. So we can go back 3 months, because what happens is something happens inside the body to kind of trigger this response. If there needs to be healing inside the body, it takes a lot of energy to grow hair. So what it's doing is it's taking that energy to grow hair to heal whatever needs to be going on inside the body. When it does this, it ends up pushing about 20% of our hairs into the falling out stage. Now people will say like half of my hair came out. It's usually around 30% that ends up falling out. I have clients who bring me bags of hair. So this isn't normal shedding or normal hair loss after you wash your hair. This is some serious, I'm losing my hair. It's coming out when I brush it, when I pull on it, I'm getting quite a bit of hair coming out of my hands when it's dry. It's nothing like your daily average shedding. So what happens or what makes this different? Because a lot of people will have surgery or they'll have the flu or a cold and they'll not have this hair shedding. COVID is a little bit different, right? So a lot of doctors, it does interfere with our oxygen levels and lowers our oxygen levels in the blood. So this makes sense because our hair needs the blood to push oxygen and nutrients to our hair in order for it to grow and be healthy. So this makes sense that this would kind of be a symptom of COVID. Other things is if you're taking medications during this time to feel better, you're taking Advil or Tylenol, you are probably not eating, if you had fever, you're probably not eating right and getting enough nutrition for however many days. This can affect the nutrients for the hair as well. If you're taking more medications, or it could be messing with your gut health, and your gut and your skin and your hair are connected too. So that could be another reason why you're having TE. So this lasts usually about 3 to 6 months. Now, if you are having more shedding after 6 months, 6 to 9 months, you really need to go to your doctor and get some other tests done. We need to figure out what else is going on. if you have low iron or low vitamin D or some hormonal issue imbalance. So if you are having TE beyond the 6 to 9 months because of COVID, then you want to see your doctor and get some tests done. So I have had TE 3 times in my life, so 2 with my kids. I had C-section with both of my kids. With my son, my firstborn, I had tons of hair coming out. I had to cut my hair short. I had to, my whole hairline fell out, like just massive amounts of hair. Very stressful. I probably wasn't eating very well either during that time. During my daughter, I was ready for it. I still had some shedding with my daughter because I feel like it was because of C-sections. Nearly not as much. I wasn't too worried about it. It didn't last as long either. But I was doing steps to kind of get my nutrition and everything back in order. So the third time I had TE was because of COVID. It literally was like 3 months to the day after having COVID. My COVID was very mild. I did have a fever for a couple days. I didn't feel like eating, so my nutrition probably wasn't that good. But I ended up still making sure I was taking my vitamins, staying hydrated, and took some steps to still doing my topicals and my hair loss shampoos. And it did not last that long. I do not have very much shedding. I do a lot of things to protect my hair and to keep it going and keep it growing. So I wash my hair 2 to 3 times per week. And after I comb it with a wide tooth comb, when it's wet, I maybe have like 7 hairs in my comb. I literally don't shed at all. When I pull on my hair, I have like nothing coming out. And so I was keeping an eye on my hair shedding because I wanted to see if I would have COVID hair loss. So when I'm talking I had shedding because of COVID, I literally ended up having like 25 hairs come out instead of 5 to 7. So I really did not have that much shedding. So I have helped a lot of clients with telogen effluvium, a lot of moms, and I created an ebook on telogen effluvium that goes over, it has some questions for you. It goes over things that we need to look for as far as gut health, how much protein you're eating, your overall scalp wellness and health, and everything that you can kind of throw at your hair as far as topicals, supplements, things like that. And it even has some stress reducer ideas because stress can keep that telogen effluvium for longer periods of time. And it has a list of foods that you need to incorporate every day to just make sure your hair is getting that nutrients that it needs the whole time. So I have an ebook for you guys. This is an ebook that I give to all of my clients who come in for a hair check consultation with me. So I have that available for you on my website, and it has helped so many people, and I hope that it helps you too. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.